Hello and welcome back. So we wanted to wait until Cassie completes her testimony, so this is everything we know so far. 1. Witness says he saw Diddy drag Cassie by her hair. A man named Philip testified about multiple disturbing incidents involving Sean Diddy Combs and singer Cassie Ventura. He recounted one visit where Cassie appeared completely slumped over on a couch, seemingly unconscious. In another instance, after Cassie did not immediately enter Combs' bedroom, Philip alleged Combs threw a bottle of liquor at her and dragged her by her hair into the room while she screamed. Although shocked and terrified, Philip said he didn't intervene out of fear for his life. He eventually ceased interactions with the pair after allegedly witnessing Combs strike Ventura. He told her Combs was a real danger, but Cassie claimed she was okay. 2. Hotel security officer recalls 2016 assault on Cassie. During court testimony, Jose Flores, former assistant director of security at the now-closed Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, recalled a March 5, 2016, incident where he responded to a call about a woman in distress. Security footage showed Combs pacing the hallway, Cassie attempting to put on her shoes, and Combs kicking her, hitting her, and dragging her back into their hotel room. When Flores arrived, he said Combs was wearing only a towel and socks, and Cassie, dressed in a sweatshirt, was huddled in the corner, hiding her face. A shattered flower vase lay nearby. Cassie had a visible purple eye and only wanted to retrieve her phone and bag before leaving. Combs allegedly attempted to prevent her departure, saying, "You're not going to leave." Flores testified that Combs offered him money to remain silent, which he refused. He noted Cassie's injuries and said she declined an offer to contact law enforcement. During cross-examination, Combs' defense highlighted discrepancies between Flores's report and his testimony. His report stated Cassie was told to leave by Combs, contradicting his courtroom account. 3. Cassie reveals nicknames and texts. Cassie testified that Combs called her BG, baby girl, and CC, Cassie Combs. She called him Pop Pop after he asked what she called her grandfather. She admitted she found it weird and now sees it as disrespectful. Prosecutors presented text messages where Cassie asked to talk, and Combs responded by referencing freak-offs, a term used to describe group sexual activities. When Cassie hesitated, he replied, "You not gonna shut me down?" Cassie said she often backpedaled out of fear, describing Combs as a scary person. 4. Cassie breaks down over freak-offs. While testifying about the freak-offs, Cassie broke down emotionally. "I just felt that's all I was good for to him. I was humiliated and didn't have anyone to talk to," she said. She continued participating in these encounters to get rare one-on-one time with Combs, even though they made her feel worthless. She said that when she tried to end the freak-offs, Combs dismissed her concerns, making her feel unheard and insignificant. She described physical repercussions, including painful UTIs, stomach issues, mouth sores, and a reliance on IV fluids, massages, and opiates for recovery. 5. Cassie's former friend named in lawsuit. Cassie's former friend, Carrie Morgan, was mentioned in court regarding a 2023 lawsuit. In one incident, Combs allegedly entered Cassie's home uninvited and threw a hanger at Morgan. A financial settlement was reached, and Cassie also compensated Morgan. Their friendship has since deteriorated. 6. Cassie details start of relationship with Combs. Cassie recounted the beginning of her relationship with Combs, stating their first kiss happened on her 21st birthday. He taught her how to perform oral sex and pressured her emotionally. Their relationship became sexual during a trip to Miami, and she admitted to falling in love with him afterward. 7. Cassie testifies about suicidal thoughts and rehab. In early 2023, Cassie testified that she was struggling with opioid addiction and suicidal ideation. "I was spinning out. I didn't want to be alive anymore at that point," she said. She later entered rehab and began trauma therapy. 8. Cassie alleges 2018 rape by Combs. Cassie alleged that in 2018, after she began dating her now husband, Alex Fine, Combs raped her in her living room following a dinner where he had behaved kindly. She testified that she cried and said no during the assault. "It was like someone taking something from you," she told prosecutors. 9. Cassie alleges threats against her and Kid Cudi. Cassie stated that in 2011, Combs threatened to release explicit videos of her, one of which he shared on Christmas Day, and also threatened harm to her and rapper Kid Cudi. Photographs were shown of large bruises on her lower back and thigh. She told her mother at the time the injuries were from a recent assault, though they had been ongoing. In her 2023 lawsuit, Cassie also alleged that Combs threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's car. She also revealed the lawsuit was settled for $20 million and an additional $10 million from Intercontinental Hotel for leaking the footage. 10. Cassie says Diddy made her feel trapped. During a trip to Cannes, Combs allegedly kicked Cassie off a boat, accused her of stealing drugs, and later painfully squeezed her leg during a film premiere. On the return flight, he played private freak-off videos in front of others. "I just felt trapped," she said. 11. Cassie recounts 2017 assault in her sleep. Cassie testified that in August 2017, while preparing to attend the OVO Music Festival, she was assaulted by Combs in her sleep. Two friends, Mia and Deontay, allegedly witnessed the attack and tried to intervene. Combs threw her into a bed frame, causing a gash on her eyebrow. Photos of the injury were shown in court. She still bears a permanent scar from the incident. 12. Cassie recounts disturbing experiences. During freak-offs, Cassie detailed harrowing experiences she endured during events referred to as freak-offs. She alleged that Diddy subjected her to deeply degrading acts, including being urinated on until she nearly choked. Additionally, she recounted being forced to collect and transfer the semen of other men onto Diddy's chest, an act she described as humiliating and traumatic. Now moving on, Halle Bailey and DDG have had a falling out, unfortunately. Halle Bailey and DDG were together from 2022 to 2024 and share a 1-year-old son named Halo. The couple had been going through ongoing misunderstandings, which escalated into more serious issues over time. Halle eventually petitioned the court for sole guardianship, citing multiple reasons. According to court documents and close sources, Halle alleged instances of verbal abuse and emotional manipulation, as well as an incident that turned physical, where she reportedly chipped a tooth during an argument with DDG. These claims were supported by text messages, witness statements, and photographs submitted as evidence. The court ruled in Halle's favor, granting her sole guardianship of their son due to concerns over the child's safety and emotional health. The judge highlighted Halle's consistent caregiving and the need to ensure a stable and non-violent environment for Halo. In other news, recent legal filings have brought Taylor Swift into the spotlight amid a contentious lawsuit between actress Blake Lively and her It Ends With Us co-star and director, Justin Baldoni. Baldoni's legal team alleges that Lively threatened to release private text messages between herself and Swift unless Swift publicly supported her in the ongoing dispute. These messages reportedly pertain to Swift's relationship with NFL star Travis Kelce. Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, claims that Lively's legal team attempted to coerce Swift into making a public statement by threatening to leak these private texts. Friedman asserts that this demand was made through Swift's attorney and that Swift's camp viewed the request as extortionate. Lively's attorney, Mike Gottlieb, has strongly denied these claims, calling them baseless and from unreliable anonymous sources.